Hello everybody, my name is Trinity. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's been a little bit since I posted, but I'm back and I'd like to try to post as consistent as I possibly can, so we'll see how that goes. But I basically like to dedicate this channel to, as the title says, Speaking Truth with Trinity, dedicate this channel to talking about all things true. We live in a world that likes to lie to us. You go on social media and you never know who's telling the truth and who is lying. So I want my channel to be a nice, refreshing place that y'all can come to and not be lied to. We'll talk about all things true, good, and beautiful, and also share real life struggles and real life joys. With this life, there's many struggles, but there's also a lot of joys. So I'll share bits and pieces of my life without getting too personal. And also I'd like to share some baking and cooking videos because I love to bake and cook. I love to be in the kitchen. So I'd like to share that with you all in the future. So if all this interests you, then I would love it if y'all would subscribe and become a member of this wonderful community that I'm starting to grow. So this video is going to be a little get to know me video. I'm going to be doing some crafts and then answering some questions. I'm going to do a little crafts and Q&A session. I have my tablet right here and I'm going to look up questions on Pinterest. I'm going to look up questions to ask people to get to know each other on Pinterest, and whatever questions come up I'll be answering as much as I can. And then I have some crafts that I want to do. Currently sitting on my bedroom floor, have a nice comfy pillow, very comfy. Yeah, my dresser's behind me, my bed. And we're gonna look up questions on Pinterest. Try not to slouch, try to have good posture. Alright, also I went on Pinterest and I typed up questions to get to know someone, and I found this board that says 50 questions to get to know someone better. And so I'm going to go through some of those questions, but I did come across this last night and I didn't like some of the questions on here, so I'll probably find questions somewhere else as well. But the first one that I wanted to answer is, what is your biggest passion in life? So for me, my biggest passion in life is most definitely my faith. I'm Catholic and my Catholic faith is very important to me. I am so infinitely grateful that I was raised Catholic, and I truly believe that the Catholic Church is the one true faith. It's the church that Jesus Christ founded himself. And I'm also very passionate about my relationship with God, although not as passionate honestly as I'd like to be. Sometimes I get nervous about sharing my beliefs with others just because I am a people pleaser. So that's something that I am working on, but my faith truly is a passion of mine. I love God, I love my faith, and I truly just want everyone to be able to experience the love of God, because when you truly experience the love of God, your life is changed forever. So my passion is my love for God, my relationship with God, my faith. So that's the answer to that first question. All right, next question is, how do you handle stress or difficult situations? Me, Jesus, and prayer. If you're in a stressful situation, go to the Adoration Chapel, go to Mass, spend time with Jesus, get in your word, get in the Bible, and also connect with nature, because God literally created the birds, the trees, the grass, and it's so beautiful that it's just, when you step outside, you're just have this sense of relief, and you just, at least for me, whenever I step outside, I'm just awestruck by everything that God has created. So I definitely, whenever I'm in a stressful situation, I make sure I go outside and spend a lot of time with God. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the crafts. All right, we're just gonna start painting and see what comes to me. I don't know, should I do the smaller one or the bigger ones? I'm gonna do the smaller one because they're kind of cute. This is fun. I like to do crafts, but I don't always have a lot of time to do them. Well,
Hello.
It is my father. We have acrylic paint. I have not even opened this. I've had this for like forever. I haven't even used it, guys. That I know of. My brother is about to play piano. Okay, I think I found one that I'm gonna do. We'll see how this turns out. Alright, I found another question. It says, what are your long-term goals and aspirations? For me, long-term goals is to get to heaven and to be a saint. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so the next one is, what is your biggest fear and how do you overcome it? So basically how I'm going to answer this question is I'm going to answer what my biggest fear was for a very long time. I have overcome this by the grace of God. I have overcome this fear, and like I have overcome this year for over like 6 years now, I think. Maybe 7 or 8. Basically, when I was younger until like 5th grade. So basically from when I was a toddler until 5th grade, I was literally so scared of dogs. Like so scared. I was like, but now I own a dog. Well, our family does. We have a dog. We have a family dog now, and he's not a small dog. He's big. Same as Milo, and he is a hound bulldog mix. I have very much overcome that fear, and it's only by God's help and guidance and grace that I have. Because literally, guys, I used to be so afraid of dogs, and now I'm not. Thanks be to God. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite type of music to listen to and why? And for me, that's Christian music, because I'm a Christian, and I love being able to like praise and glorify the Lord through like anything I do, including like the music I listen to. And also music these days, like some artists be coming out with some crazy songs. Yeah, so I listen to like some new favorites have been Josiah King. Did I just say some Josiah King? Oh my gosh. Josiah Queen. Claire Leslie. What's her name? I'm blanking on one of my favorite artists. Katie Nicole. I also love Toby Mac. I feel like he's a classic. And yeah, those are my favorites right now. Okay, so as far as my crafts go, I'm painting. I'm gonna do a cross in the middle and then like colors streaming out from the cross. Alright, the next question is, what is my biggest pet peeve? And to be completely honest with you guys, I'm gonna turn you guys like this way. I feel like that's better. To be honest, I do not have really pet peeves. But I will say one thing that does kind of bother me is Catholics that I want to say this, I don't want to be judgmental, but like, okay, maybe I just shouldn't say anything. I don't want to come across as judgmental at all. So we're moving on, and I'm not going to answer that one. Alright, so now we're going to get into some classic get to know you questions. So I found one that says, how old are you? I am 19. I just turned 19 this past April. Yeah. I'm also a college student. I just finished my first full year of college, and I guess I'm officially a sophomore. So that's kind of crazy because it feels like I just graduated from high school. Like literally, where did this year go? I feel like this year, and I feel like I keep saying this every single year, but like I feel like every year just goes by so fast, but also like so slow at the same time. 'Cause like in the moment, this year felt like it was going by slow, but looking back and like, where did the time go? What is my favorite color? My favorite color you can tell my favorite color is by the walls. My room is pink and teal, and those are my favorite colors. Also purple. I have like 3 favorite colors: pink, teal, and purple. The pink used to actually be purple, and then I changed it to pink because I think pink is my like all-time favorite color. I know it's such a girl answer, I know, but I also really like purple and teal. I'm actually going to run out of storage soon, so I need to hurry up and get some more questions, but this is how it looks so far. What's my favorite season of the year? This one is really hard for me to answer because I literally love all the seasons. I love them all. It's so beautiful how there literally is seasons. I love it. I think it's a beautiful thing that God created seasons, and I love them all. And I always feel like at the end of every season, I'm ready for the next. And that's pretty cool how that happens. But I don't know, this year so far, it's only May, but so far the summer weather has been hitting. Like the summer weather that's coming in, it's been hitting. And spring was pretty nice, except for my allergies. But other than that, spring's been pretty nice. Do I like sweet or salty snacks more? I like them both. What's my favorite ice cream flavor? So I can't really have dairy. I used to be able to tolerate dairy, but not anymore. So when I could tolerate dairy, there was this flavor called Chocolate Trinity. It was really good. I love chocolatey things. But now that I am dairy free, there is actually this ice cream shop near us that does sell dairy free ice cream, and they have this like Oreo flavor that is really good. So I guess that's my favorite right now. Do I prefer cats or dogs? I'm allergic to cats, so dogs, yeah. But my best friend had cats, and another one of my best friends, I think she still has cats. And I can go over their houses and I'm fine, but like, so I'm not like deathly allergic, but I could never like own a cat because even when I'm over at their houses, like my sinuses and stuff start acting up, and I'm okay, but like I said, I could never actually like own a cat and like have it like live with me because I think that would just be too much. What sport do I like the most? I used to be a cross-country runner, and I was really into running, and then I had to stop for health reasons, but I've been really wanting to get back into it because I just fell in love with running. I would have the runner's high, and it was like so nice. And then, but honestly, I like playing volleyball with like groups. That's pretty fun. And I used to play basketball in high school, but now I don't really play much. I should play with my brothers more. Do I like reading books? If yes, what genre? Yes, I do like reading books. Also, yeah, my pants do not match my shirt. I'm wearing some pumpy pants right now, okay? Don't judge. Yes, I like reading books. And really, I like just reading things, whatever interests me. Like, let me just like fix you guys. Hold on, it keeps like falling. It keeps falling. Is that okay? So basically, like I'm saying, I like to read. I feel like it's whatever. I feel like I just did it. Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. Yes, I like to read books, and basically just like to read whatever interests me. If I'm reading a book, this might sound really weird, but if I'm reading a book and I don't like it, I'm most likely not going to finish it. Like, literally, I'll read anything. If you say it's a good book, I'll read it. I'll check it out for myself, see what I think. Yeah. Anyway, am I an early bird or a night owl? I personally think I can be both, but I do think that I can be more productive in mornings. Basically, for me, as long as I go to bed at a good time, then I'm normally able to wake up and like get things done like first thing in the morning. So maybe I would say an early bird. Okay, the next question is, am I more introverted or extroverted? And honestly, I think I'm both. I do like being around people and spending time with people, especially people I'm comfortable around, but I also do like my alone time. But also that's the thing, I like being around people that I'm comfortable around. It's not super easy for me to like go out there and like make friends on my own and like talk to people and start conversations. Not the easiest thing for me to do. So yeah, I don't know. Growing up, I was always a shy kid, and that's just like something I'm like slowly getting over. My shyness really stems from just like caring way too much what other people think about me, and that is something, like I said, I'm slowly overcoming with God's help and God's help alone. So yeah, I feel like I'm both introverted and extroverted. The next question is, who am I inspired by and why? I have to say, I like this needs to be higher up. Well, that's better. That's better. Okay, that's better. Perfect. Okay. For me, who I'm inspired by, I'm inspired by the saints. Whenever I hear stories of the saints, I'm just like so inspired to be like them. Honestly, Jesus, Mama Mary, and just also people around me in my life. So my friends inspire me, my parents. So yeah, those are like the people that I'm inspired by. Like I am inspired by people and seeing how they live their lives, particularly people that are close with God and like good Catholics, good Christians, like seeing like how well they live their lives and how they just strive to be close to God and strive for sainthood. It's just so inspiring to me. Like I want to be a saint. I want to make it to heaven when I die. And so like hearing stories like the lives of the saints, they really inspire me. Just how all the saints, one thing they all have in common is how they lived for God and did things to honor the Lord. And even like people, I have friends in my life and my parents, they inspire me in that way as well, because I see their relationship with God and I see how they act around others and treat others. So people inspire me. Next question is, what am I currently working on in myself? And I would honestly say a lot of things. I feel like I am really a work in progress, and yeah, there are a lot of things I've noticed about myself that God has revealed to me in my life that I really want to do better on. I'm very well aware of my weaknesses, and I try not to let my weaknesses get me down, but rather, I guess, inspire me to do better. So one thing right now is managing my time and being more productive. I'm not always super productive with my time. I can often spend the whole day literally doing one task, and I just like, yeah, I'll spend the whole day doing one task, and I'll be at the end of the day and like, I did nothing today. And then I just get like so mad at myself, like in my head. But I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying just to have grace with myself and work on being more productive and manage my time well, because then I want to be so stressed out all the time. The next question is, what is a decision you made that changed your life more than you expected? So basically, I went to a private Catholic school from kindergarten to 6th grade, and then my 6th grade year wasn't the greatest. So, and my 6th grade year was my sister's 9th grade year. We both did not have great schooling years, and she ended up leaving her school early to homeschool. And after seeing how well homeschooling was doing for her, my parents and I prayed about it, and we decided to homeschool me. So for 7th and 8th grade, I was homeschooled, and that was amazing. They were like, I feel like they were the best schooling years of my life, to be honest. And then it was always just, I always just thought I would just go to in-person high school. Like, it was just, like, I grew up just thinking I would go to in-person high school, you know? And I would go to the high school that my mom went to, because we live in the same area. And so I went to the high school that my mom went to in 9th grade, and it was not a good year, to say the least. Really not a good year. But I made it through the year, and once the year was ended, I felt like God was pulling me back to homeschooling and making the decision to homeschool instead of continue on with the school that I was in 9th grade was honestly one of the best decisions ever. And it really, honestly, it did change my life more than I thought it would. I got to join a Catholic homeschooling group and I got to meet a lot of people through homeschooling, and a lot of people through homeschooling that I wouldn't have if I continued at that public high school that I went to in 9th grade. So I'm very grateful that I switched to homeschooling after 9th grade. All right, next question is, I'm answering a lot of questions and not doing a lot of crafts, to be honest. This is more like a Q&A video. But the next question is, what does home mean to me? Home is anywhere my favorite people are. And that's God and all my family and friends. And Mother Mary. So yeah, that's what home means to me. So going to Adoration Chapel, that's home to me. Being anywhere with all my wonderful family and friends, that's home to me. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. This is basically just a get to know me, like Q&A video. I wasn't really doing much crafts because this is all I got done. But I hope y'all still enjoyed this video, brought some entertainment to you, and you were able to get to know me a bit better. If you enjoyed, then please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. That would help me out so much. And I love y'all, but most importantly, Jesus loves you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!